This is another Ron production.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Get the bounce, world bounce, 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 bounce. Check, check. Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather flows. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Billy. Shopping sprees, copping threes. Dudes feed, but I yes, fully loaded. Yes, bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming through my peripheral. I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any player intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup running over with hundreds. I'm one of the best players that done it. 6 digits and running, y'all brothers don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it twisted. State where I drop my slang. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, right, you better learn. Why play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. Select spread like germs. I got extensive hoes with expensive clothes, and I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow. What you don't know? She can't knock the hustle. Punching the clock, my function is to make munchin', lay back munchin', sippin' Remy on the rock, my crew, something to watch, nothing to stop, unstoppable, scheme on the ice, I gotta hot your crew, I gotta let you players know the time like my motto, stack rocks like Colorado, Otto up the champagne, crystals by the bottle, it's a damn shame, but you're not though, me, slick like a gato, Jay-Z, my pops knew exactly what he did when he made me, try to get a nut, and he got a nut in, what, straight bananas, can a player, seed me, got the US Open, advantage jigger, served like Sampras, play fake rappers like a campus, fatigue, Paul, you too eager, you ain't having it, good, me either, let's get together and make this whole world believe us, in my arraignment, screaming, all us blacks got is sports and entertainment, until we even, thieving, as long as I'm breathing, can't knock the way you play it eating, you know?
Until the late day, I'm the one who's crazy, cause that's the way you're making me feel, the way you make me feel, I'm just trying to get mine, I don't have the time to knock the hustle free,
There we go, it's back. Took a second. Alright. Yo, good evening, people. How's it going? Oh, shoot. How did I open that and then it just closed like that? Alright, we're in here. So, we stopped right at chapter 4. And I said I was gonna look into the stuttering issue. I don't think that's a me problem. However, I did see some settings that I can try and manipulate to still try and get a good quality while trying to retain as much of the frames as possible. So that's on the dev end. That's something they'll have to iron out. However, we should be good. Like I said, when I'm roaming through the world and all that, it's fine. Like, there's not a hitch. Then you run into the cutscenes and it's like, so if we still get it, hey, nothing I can do about that. We'll just play through it. I wasn't getting any like drop frames in OBS, so I could definitely tell like I wasn't. Oh, you guys can't see anything. What is okay? Now you guys can see it, and now you can't, and now you can again. All right, so we're gonna continue. Yeah, it's like the game moves fine. Combat and all that, right? We're fine. But whenever we get to the cutscenes, I don't know. We're just gonna leave it alone. Oh, I can also. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this or not. No, you guys aren't seeing it because it has the game capture on. If I just for a brief second here. Go to turn this on. Probably because it says game capture on. So let's go. I'm trying to take it off so you guys can see really quickly before I throw it back on. But you should be able to see in the upper right hand corner there, kind of small. What's a good way I could do this without minimizing the game? So right there, you can see where my little mouse is. You can see the FPS counter here, and yeah, if I was back in here, it's going to over 100, right? So while we're running through here, it's all good. As soon as we get into the cutscene, again, there's like these stutters. However, I'm gonna keep an eye on this and see what we're getting once we hit the cutscenes. Again, it could be an optimization thing, just like, you know, heads up for people who might be wanting to play this while it's still new, and they'll have to iron that out. However, you guys won't be able to see that. I will, because once we have the game capture on, it's only capturing the game window, so it's not capturing this overlay. So yeah, now it's going up to like 112 now that we're in the game, and like I said, it's pretty good. Settings, if you want to know what's good before we carry on. All right. Pretty much these are the settings that are kind of giving people trouble as far as I've learned. I'm a little nervous, right, with the post-processing effects quality, just because I am not sure yet, nor have I seen how that actually affects things like projectiles and stuff. In some games, it's made it to where it's like it's pretty much invisible, right? Somebody shoots something at you and you just get hit, and you just notice you got popped, and you're like, what is that? I see the action, then I get hit, and then they start complaining, and it's like, well, you're the one that turned the certain setting to nothing. In the same breath, right, there should be no setting where you do that and you completely lose like parts of the game, right? So we'll have to see. Other than that, like, we're pretty much running on high. I can probably turn this up as well. It shouldn't be too intense on here.
That must be the church.
So we're still in the 90s. All right, so I got everything pretty much running on high except for those three. The shadows, the post-process, and the effects quality. We'll see how that actually translates in combat, but it still looks pretty good, right? And it's smooth, so. I feel like I should have went, because it wants me to go that way, and you already know how we're gonna do. We gotta explore. Oh, here it is. So I am back on mouse and key. I was playing controller yesterday because I was talking about the, oh shoot. All right. That was kind of scary. Because I wasn't able to turn as quick as I wanted to. For that, I have, if you turn it up to like 300, it should snap like really, really well. I turned it down to 250 just because, you know, if I want to turn around real quick, it works for me. If you turn it up to 300, it's still right? Like you'll definitely get it, but I noticed like it kind of swings just a bit too fast for me. So I was like, I can't be accurate on my 180s and stuff like that. I can do it, but I'll be like off. Like I'll be, instead of going from here to like here, I'll be like here to like here. So I was like, turn it down a little bit. That should be enough. But it starts you at like 100%, and you would think like once you boost it 130, 140, 150, you're so like, what? Just max it out and then turn it down from there. Save your life. If you don't mind playing on controller, which I don't, but if I can play on mouse and key, I would rather. That's more my thing. You know what? I don't think I can climb that, and then I'm gonna end up falling. I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh no, I thought I ate it. We're good to go.
That should get me across.
You know what? I probably messed it up. It's all good. Nope, 'cause I would be suspended. It looks like maybe you can get over there, but you can't.
Gotta move quickly now.
That's a big sucker right there. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going the right way. Which is good that it shows you the right way, so I could always go the wrong way and see what stuff I can get. Because you need whatever this currency is to do upgrades for like your skills and stuff. Hey.
That floating island is the gator?
Now you see why he left. He was trying to make him stay. Yep, not yet. We got two different directions. It'll probably have us go. Oh, cause I can see it already. I don't think I did. Alright, let's check what's over here. Nice. We got upgrades available. Could take that. Flex damage, increased damage. You know what? These are probably more important right now than this. I don't find myself really, at least right now, where there's like a crowd of enemies like next to each other when I'm doing this. So what I would rather take are these two. So once I get 10 more points, I have 160. We could pull these, and then whenever I use these abilities on the enemies, I'll get increased damage. So since we're playing on the hardest difficulty, any little bit of help we can get. I haven't found the combat too challenging. I think we talked a bit about that yesterday. It's fun, but the enemies are, and like I said, as we kind of progress, it might get more challenging. We're only on like chapter 4. I don't know how many chapters there are. However, it's been pretty simple. It's been like dumb mistakes that I make. Oh shoot, see, stuff like that. Ah, okay, I got you. Back on PC and all. It's shooting at me. These things are like blowing up and they're not even close to me. There we are. Yeah, that's kind of my fault. Dash. Yeah, now that I'm not playing on controller, feels like it's a little bit more. I gotta readjust again. I'm about to die. Shut up. Dang. I was not expecting that. Come on. Don't ask why I did that. But yeah, I gotta readjust, and my dodge is on control, which I thought it was shift, which was dumb. Oh, not me missing. It got me. It's okay. They got me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Nah, I saw what you were trying to do. Let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, no way. Too soon. Yeah, sit down.
That's all of them.
I wanna change that. Let's go to where's my dodge? Drop from the ledge? No. Dodge and glide. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Let's put it on that. So now I can use this. Should be a lot easier. Yeah, I could run with that. I can run with it.
Gotta head to the church.
Okay. I think that's probably gonna... Let me get this before I go. And that way, if it loops me back around or something like that. Nice. Okay. No way to get around from here. I barely touched that. Alright, so let's take it. Oh, okay. It didn't do a complete. Figured there'd be a way to get here, but this is probably gonna drag it. Grocery list. Beer. Bait. Chocolates for Patricia to say sorry. Steak. Taters. Chips. Cherry twist. More beer.
Beer twice? Sir.
Yeah, exactly, sir. We knew that had to be a list that a guy made. Come on, man. What is this? I want to try it. Can we get up here? It looks like you can. Now I want you to go that way. But what if we don't want to go that way? Looks like you could fly over there. And then you could also go this way. Oh, it won't let you. Okay. Alright, y'all win. It was like a barrier. It wouldn't let me go.
Exploding mushrooms? Well, that's no fun.
Whoa. I was like, wait a minute. Kaboom. How? That's all I want to know.
That's from the trailer too.
Can't get up there, huh? And we've hit the border. Won't let us walk through there.
Looks like some sort of drawing.
This picture, I could kill a man.
So yeah, right now my frame rate is 144 FPS, but the game is stuttering.
Red being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep these kids safe. I wish I could do more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through.
You never know, right? Till you know. Yeah, I get lower frame rate in game, no cutscene, right? Sitting in the 90s, but it caps out at 144, which is my monitor's refresh rate. Caps out at 144 during the cutscenes, but the entire cutscene is just a mess of stutters. So it's not me, in fact. It's the game. Yo, Monkey Man, appreciate you stopping by. Sorry, looks like Restream is broken again. So I just seen your message here on the actual dashboard here for Kick. I don't know what's going on with this thing. 1 minute it works, 1 minute it doesn't. Now if Kick is changing something, then, you know, can't really blame Restream for that other than hurry up. But if it's Restream that's breaking like that, that's a shame. Now I know recently they just changed some stuff, so you know I knew Restream had to do some work. But right now, why it's not working, I have no idea. So my apologies for that, and appreciate you stopping by. Let's get on with the show.
Gotta get up there and ring that bell.
Okay, so that looks like the opening. No, that looks like the opening. We're gonna go this way. So there's more than one way. And then I'm guessing after we do that, we're gonna launch. Go this way so we can meet up with the fish, right? That was part of the quest. No, we're not getting up there. I see. So it made us come this way so we could push that. I got you. So then what's this? You gotta be nosy, right? These type of games. See what I'm saying? Oh, now we can get that other upgrade. So now any of the tools that we use, the abilities from them, bam. And I like that. If you walk past one of the burrower folks, hidey hole on a Sunday, make sure you hold your breath when you go past. They hate to see people out and about on the Lord's Day. If they catch wind of you, your meals will be burnt for a week.
What the heck is a burrower hidey hole?
Yeah. Alright, so what's here? Okay. So that looks like the right way, but there's something here. And we're gonna fix it. I didn't see the movement. Yeah, see, I hate when they're still like that, because they be trying to set you up. Just die. Unravel. hate that. Come on. Don't run. Come on back. Dash. And he still hit me. Now where you think you going? Where you think you going? Where you think you going? Come here. Yo, Leonor in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. How's your weekend been so far, man?
Now I can go to the church.
Oh, now it says we can go to the church. That's... Alright, I'm with it. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. But, yeah, at first it was trying to get me to go over there. It should have got me to come over here first, but I think I understand why. Do R. And we're up.
Jeez. I felt that in my chest.
Let's look up like this.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Ooh, we got lucky.
You said
Oh, he's smart too.
I might have been missing before.
Well, not only did he come up there,
Head closer to the river bend where her house must have washed away. Closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators as big as houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating. Hazel had to cross a flooded line to reach a bend in the river. Where they passed, and an old friend rose up like sunken secrets. But the terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom still cast a chilling shadow over us. While Two-Toed Tom might have stirred up a mess round these parts, the storm sure done far worse.
everything that rises.
I have to let you off here.
You chickening out again?
No. You know how the water's starting to smell like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
Oh, that's nasty.
The flooding must have overflowed the hog farm sewage again. Your house might have got caught on that away, where the river bends down. But you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh, shit. Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there. And try not to get AIDS.
Time to fill the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
No, we can't. Squeeze through. Gotcha.
Is that from our house? Crouton? I never thought I'd be so glad to see you. You're the only thing I have left of my mama. Until I find her. Which I will. What the? I don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you?
Maybe you can help me. You can scooch into small spaces I can't.
Press F to take control of Crouton. Press it again to switch back to Hazel. Nice. Cast Crouton to explore burrows. Calls out nearby. Okay. So we can use him to throw. Okay. Okay. So we can use him like a decoy. Dope. I will in a second here. Doesn't look like we have a choice either, so. Here we go.
Too big. Hey, but I bet you.
Oh, crap. Well, excuse me. You gotta go this way. And he can do unravels too? Oh, nice. Hold on, we're stuck.
Weird little guy. But useful.
Dope. Be careful with pieces of yourself. Dispose of things like clipped hair and nails with knowledge that they can be used for both good and evil. Giving the burrowers someone's hair can be used for a love spell or even cause chaos in their life. The body holds power, even when separated.
Burrowers.
Alright, so now we gotta look for more ways. I don't think. I don't think I can get over there by myself. No, it won't even let me go. He's gonna fall right in the water. That there's no, I don't have a far enough reach. This stops like right there. It won't go any further. We're not gonna talk about that. Hold. And then, yeah, he doesn't make it. Good for testing stuff. Can't take him down. Where are we going? Let's go that way. We're gonna check some things out before we do. Eviction notice. Cool. Can't open that. Can't break through that. Alright, cool. Yeah, but why is there like one mushroom in the whole... I could see if there were like more. You needed like a group. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
That hurricane really made a mess of things.
I'm guessing that's the right way. Around, look around. No.
What are you so excited about? You wanna go in there?
Okay. I see you. Can make it over that. It don't look too bad. Not bad, not bad.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
Of course it's the right way. Looks like... Nope. Hitting the wall. How do I just put him down? Can we talk about that? That's the only way.
You ain't slick. I see you.
I need to go back the right way. Cause the right way got my money. Yeah, we need those.
Can I get you over there? I think he's enjoying that a bit too much.
Oh. Oh yeah, this is great. We have a floating flower bed. Whoop. That looks like first trouble. Our first sign of trouble. Too far. Could we go in here? It's the other side. And that's our battle. Bring it. Ah, try to dodge. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, nice, nice. Oh, I thought it was... See, I don't like these guys, because you think you got them, like, stunned or something, and then they just swing. Don't come over here. That was 2 bullets. 2 bullets. Trying to get rid of these little annoying ones. That hurt. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Remember that. It's all good. Remember that. No, don't get mad now. Don't get mad now. Right into a wall. Actually, I forgot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Too close. What you think you playing with, man? I forgot, is it the middle? It might be the middle mouse button. I forgot what it is on the keyboard. But I was not auto-locking onto these targets. But it's okay, because I can move faster now. The mouse, the camera.
He started out as a pet of old Farmer Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started earning. Old Farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back up. So there's some interesting drama about this game. Bunch of creators that hate woke stuff in video games all enjoyed this game. They went to Twitter and found out all of them were already banned by the dev. The game didn't do well at all, but got a big boost by the creators they thought would hate it. Crazy, huh? Yeah. But my thing is, like, what is it about this game, right, that they would consider quote unquote woke? You gotta ask yourself that question. Right? We're listening to folklore from the South. That's what you classify as like woke, or are we just specifically talking about like the main character? You see, it starts getting weird. It just starts getting weird off the bat. It's not like, hey, here's a story about. No, we're not even doing that. We're folklore. We are fairy tale. This is in the fairy tale section. Somehow this is gone woke again. Who knows? Chapter 5. Who knows? By the end of it, I don't care. But to say that, and like as I'm playing this, I'm like, I don't get what they were seeing. I don't get it. So for me, yeah. Now, if you want to talk about the game and like whether you think it could have had a little more to it or something like that, we could talk. Cause I definitely feel like they kind of it plays like a movie, right? Each chapter is like they're reading through a book, right? The narrator, then you kind of get in here. It almost plays out like a movie. Soundtrack kind of carries it. Some of it's kind of comedy, right? Like when we saved old boy's brother, right? And the song was on there and he was talking about what he did to his brother. Like, as you're climbing to save his brother, there's this song, right? That was kind of funny. It's just like, oh man, no. And then you go do the thing and then you're off, right? But like, what is... I'm not understanding it. I'm not like person has a traumatic thing happen, person awakens to powers like a lot of comics, right? Spider-Man gets bit by a spider, now he has like radioactive powers and she's not even like trying to go and save the world. She just wants to save her mom. Like I'm not getting it, right? So for people to like to bash this and all that, like I said, hey, maybe as we go through, I'll see at least what it was. Personally, I don't care. I played a ton of games, all right? I can just switch over to Steam. You can see, like, my Steam library is already, like, over 300 games. in the like, 5 years, all right? We're over 300 games, and that's just Steam alone. Like, when I play games, I want a good story. I'm not playing the game because I want to escape from wokeism. I really don't. I don't. You know how many games I played shooter games. Oh, the government, they did this and that. You know how much woke stuff they brought into video games, right? And everybody's like, yeah, you know, the government. You can't move the goalposts. You just can't. If it's not your thing, it's just not your thing. Why you gotta go ruin somebody else's thing? Cause you wanna keep hearing stuff about the government. What the government's doing to us. How about we start looking at what we do to ourselves? Cause we stop doing that, maybe the government would stop getting away with so much stuff. You can't let people sucker you and then like complain about being suckered. Does that make sense? Is it cooking? What are we doing here? Preacher Jolene, Sunday sing-alongs. Hold on. I think we can make it up here. So far, it's a nice little... Oh, shoot. A nice little southern tale with overgrown fish and giant crocodiles, and I mean, it's really hard to try and see what they're talking about. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, let's see. Could we? I will say this though. Sometimes people can pull the trigger just a little too quickly, and it can cost you. But currently, I'm not seeing it. So we'll see as we go. What is this? I could have swore I pushed the button to latch on. I went straight into the water. There we go. There we go. Could I even get up here? No. I'm definitely gonna drown if I go in there. So it wants me to go there. There's a mushroom here that looks too... Alright, we're not gonna make it. So, let's go this way. Forgot. I could probably float over there. It's probably not a good idea though, because it doesn't look like I'll be able to get back.
Miss Pearl, she's safe. Miss Pearl!
Hazel! Oh, thank God.
Here, let me help you inside. How did you get here?
Bo, pick me up in that flat-bottom boat of his.
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolie?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast enough to catch the trailer.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody outrunning flood waters.
I thought maybe you got to her before I could.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with two-toed Tom on the loose.
You know something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my daddy's pet. Well, no one ever thinks they're serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done. Folks are still straggling in.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you then. Stubborn, just like her mama.
I'd have to make my way across this village if I want to keep filling my bottle.
All right, so we came up this way. Let's take a. We came from that way. There to here. So let's roll back here, see if there's anything we could pick up. Whoa, that was a nice surprise. So you can. What is this? Babe, how you sleeping? I've overheard like 6 people say they ain't slept well since Tuesday. That's almost a week. Everyone is having the same dream. Some kind of fog and a feeling of despair. I'm running, but don't get nowhere. Then it's just empty. I wake up feeling cored out and hollow. And that's from Abel. You know what? Oh, I was about to say, I can't even push you over. And you were blocking my way as I was trying to get up the steps. I was able to clip through it, so. Can't get up there. Right into the fight of my life. I dodged. That's what you get. Exactly what you get. Now we got 3 shooters. Oh, come on, man. You gonna get this work. You getting this work? Oh, I forgot he was going yellow. I'm so busy trying to... Yeah, you gonna get this work. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Take him over. He can't do anything. When you say easy. Yep, we can get up there. I was about to ask if I can get up there. Okay, apparently that's not the way. Maybe I have to go around. Aw, man, almost had it. Here, let's do it. Oh no, they want me to do something special, like jump from over there. They want me to do something special. That's all right. I don't think so. Do you think I could throw? It kind of looks like the other side of where we came from. Might be wrong about that, but that looks like we came from over there already. So. Big man. We can't make it over there, can we? Nope. You're stuck. It's a border. It's a wall. Invisible wall. Oh, shoot. I turned around. Come on. Do we have a... Yeah, I can see it. New guy.
Nasty looking thing.
Yep, you're the first one we're taking control of. You're gonna help me out. Yo! Yep, we're gonna dodge you just for a little bit. What? All right. That hurt. That hurt my soul. Yeah. Yep, you're gone. Ah, you gone. Nah, you gone. Oh yeah, don't try and fight the feeling. Oh, he got help too. Okay. Come on, we almost back. We're almost back. How does he swing right after I pulled him in? That's not fair. Oh, we got the shooter. Maybe that's why I'm in trouble. Come on. Come on. And get him. Yeah, now what? Now what? Try me. These are the most annoying ones. The rest of them, they ain't all that annoying. I don't mind that. Like, you know, you get hit, that's fine. These ones, they like to dash from like halfway across the map. Oh, I thought it was gonna... That was dope. Dub save. Yeah, how about that? Perfect. 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 Yeah, chase him down. Now it's just me and you. One on one. One on one. Now don't cry. Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. He didn't leave me anything. I can hear the sound. Like I should be able to do an unravel here. But there's nothing. Strange. The camera killed, it definitely killed me. Thank you for that save. The camera definitely killed me.
When Jolene moved out, mean old Swopes come round to force her to come home. He starved poor Tom, so that when Swopes rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger. Jolene was scared, all right, but she was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
That little alligator can't be the same one that's chasing me.
Hold on, said it may not have woke stuff at all. It's just the dev banned them all before the game even came out. Wait, what did I miss?
Bottle's only half full. I might get a better view from the top of Monarch Cotton.
I see. Yeah, and that's why I was also saying too, sometimes people jump the gun. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, right? Like trying to see that from both sides. You know, when you have a reputation for going out and not liking stuff because there's a female protagonist, or because the protagonist is like of color, and there's like these different ones, right? It's not like there's this one type of creator and then all these things just fall into it. Like some of them could have, you know, it's like a scale. Some of them could just have all of that where they just don't like, if it's got nothing to do with them, they're just like, you know. But people like that develop themselves a bad rap, right? That goes around. And then when people see you who want to deal with you or may have something to present to you, once they realize, oh, that's the click, 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 click. And it don't matter if you were trying to actually help him out. Right? At that point, you develop this bad rap, right? You develop this is how you are. It's like getting caught for like petty thefts and assault and stuff like that, and then like trying to go and apply for a job. Well, we see your record, so it doesn't matter if you changed your ways in the last 6 months since you got out. No, right? We don't want you around our money. No, we don't want you. And so that ended up, you know, kind of backfiring and hurting the developers for that. But in the same breath, the creators kind of hurt themselves by making a name for themselves by being the type of creator that doesn't like things like this that people may put out. And it's one of those unfortunate things. I actually think this game is pretty cool. From what I was told, it's not a very long game, but I am playing this on the hardest difficulty, so it might take a little longer. And it could be just one of those games like you could play and enjoy. Others can sit and watch the story. It's not heavy on the action where they're sitting there for 30 minutes, you know, before they kind of get somewhere. The pacing is actually pretty decent. The combat's intentional. It's, I would say, like semi-open world, right? But more leaning towards like linear. There's no side quests or anything like that. You just flow. Right, and as you go through, the story unfolds and you learn more. What I personally would have liked is for them to kind of like expand on the story a little bit. Like, and when I say expand, not like add more as in, so what happens after, but like they could have took their time kind of leading up to certain things. In the beginning, you end up picking up all of the weapons like really, really fast. And I think this, the doll that we found, that's the last one, right? So we were walking around with almost everything that we need to do battle, except for having Crouton here. So you get it. They kind of explain how to use it, but still it's too early in the battles. And the enemies, there's no clear intention for the tools that you have on how to like defeat certain enemies. Like anything just works on anything, really. It does. So you'll see me, I'll dash, I'll start swinging, and when it looks like they're gonna swing, I just use something because it interrupts them from attacking, and then I attack more. The only time you see me bounce out is if my abilities are on cooldown, or if they turn yellow, because that's an unblockable. Get out of there, right? Or if another enemy is behind you and like trying to get after you. Other than that, every single thing that I use interrupts the enemy. And it didn't matter if it was that big thing that we just fought or whatever. And so the weave, right, that, it just freezes them. It's like playing Black Myth Wukong. You know, you use the skill and it's like, and they just like freeze and you just beat them. That's what that is, right? So I'll just like do that, boom, 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 hit them, and then once I see they're not, you know, all glazed over and whatever else, then I just do the strand push, whoosh, and it flips them back, and I dash forward and I start hitting them, and then I jump in, like. It just, and like I said, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, and I'm just brutal, just offensive, just going at him. But the cooldowns are long enough to where, like, after you do it, even with, like, good pacing, you still gotta wait a little bit. So, but by then, you should have, like, one either completely dead if they're, like, weaker enemies, or you should have, like, a bigger enemy with a good chunk of its health gone. And then you just play the regular game of, you know, a couple hits here, dodge out the way until you get the cooldowns, and then you just bum rush them. Like, that's pretty much what you do. What I like about Crouton here is he'll actually, when you use the ability, he actually takes over the enemy. So you see it turn blue. It's friendly. And now all the abilities that enemy has is pointed at the other enemies. So I kind of like that. I was like, oh, new enemy? Like I said, there's no there's no strategy. You just boom. I just take over the biggest guy, and then you just use all that stuff and shoot and hurt other things while I go and destroy them along with you. So it's not like some games how like you'll get a shield or you'll get like a hammer and it'll be like, oh, use this to break guards. Like the abilities you have, there's no real intention behind them. Hey, maybe a little further in the game that changes. Right now, no. We're just hacking and slashing away. Small explosions of strands that damage and push back enemies. Oh, so as the ability ends and Crouton comes back to you. And then this, I really don't. I mean, we're close to being able to do that again, 80 and 80. So, but I want to get this first, then we'll get this, and then if anything else pops up after that, which it looks like we're due for it because we'll have everything at this point, then whatever they open up with next, I'm here for it. There's not a lot of skills, but like I said, everything pretty much kind of has its reason, and it's meaningful. Like, I can't do an air combo, but I could at least jump in the air and smash down. And like I said, a lot of the stuff you do just interrupts them. See how they just bounce back? So, boom, 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 push. That's the interrupt. Boom, boom, boom. Start getting it. Get up, jump. Just boom, slam down. They're like interrupted. And I just keep them stunned as much as I can. And the only time I can't do it is, like I said, unblockables, which you need to get out the way or they're going to hit you. Or if another enemy comes up, you know, behind with an attack trying to save him. That's about it. So the combat's not like crazy. You don't need to be sweaty in order to like play this game. And then I think on the first two difficulties, like story and whatever the one is after that, the little health thing that's there, you could reuse it as many times as you want. So it stays there forever. You can heal as much as you want. But any difficulty after that, you only get to use it once, and then that's it. It says, he certainly wasn't a good man, but I have long since forgiven him, far more quickly than I've been to forgive myself. I know I did wrong, but in all honesty, I don't know that I cared. I have more than done my share of good on this side of it all. I hope it counts for something. Backspace. I don't know why I keep hitting escape.
We all got regrets of some kind.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Wait, did I go in here? That was a reflection. Right, so Yeah, we could have gotten just like a little more. Like once she got the hooks, use the hooks for a bit, or even if she got the weapons at first, like she didn't know what to do with none of this. Nobody taught her the combat. Like we're just sitting here hacking and slashing and doing spinning moves and right. She just automatically is like trained in combat, and then you meet the fish, right? You meet the catfish like later, and then he's like, "Oh, I could teach you about this," and it's like, bro, we kind of did the rest of this, like the bulk of the work by ourselves. I think we could figure out how to use this without you telling us. But if they would have like waited, maybe we were dodging, just using it to do puzzles, right? Like make this appear and all that. And then once we got to him, he started teaching us more like the combat or how to like move the strands and all that. I think that would have been a better flow into it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill. So are we pulling? We are not. There's a dog. Are we here where we're supposed to be, or do we need to keep going? So we keep going. Wait, what was that? Oh. Get up. He's asleep. His dog is barking like crazy. Oh, there's two dogs. At a gate. That takes us. Oh, it's gonna curve around. How do I... Came from that way, right? I don't think we were ever over here. It still looks like there could be something over here. But we can't make it. Nope, that's a